How old are you?
42.
You're 42. Why aren't you working? When's the last time you had a job?
I worked at.
Ouch, straight to the point. The judge wastes no time, cutting right to the heart of the issue. But do you think it's fair to grill someone like this in open court? Let me know in the comments.
Pizza. That's what I did.
I'm not talking about when you were 18.
Like construction, like at certain labor house. That's what I did.
When is the last time you've had a full-time job, Mr. Scott?
It's been a minute though. I've been like a disabled.
No. When is the last time you've had a full-time job?
Pizza Hut probably was like the last one.
And what year was that? Was it this decade?
Yeah, it was like 2 years ago probably.
Really?
Yeah, my disability dependent right now, so I can't just work. I'm mentally disabled. So I don't know. I've been homeless, so I don't know. But I'm looking though.
You got so many conflicting things here going. I'm living with family, family's taking care of me, I got Social Security, I've got mental issues, I can't work, I bet you if you got a job, it would take care of every single one of your woes.
I want you, and I'm now making it a condition of your bond that you get a job. This is unusual but powerful, making employment a bond condition. Basically, if he doesn't show proof he's trying to work, he could end up back behind bars. Do you think this tough love approach works?
I want you, and I'm now making it a condition of your bond that you get a job. No, all right, nothing. I want you back here in 2 weeks to show me what you have done to look for get a job.
Yes, sir.
J-O-B. That's the word of the day. You are 42. You're in good health. There's no reason why you can't get a job and help your family out, because that's what you should be doing. Not sitting, vegetating, and doing nothing. If I drug test you right now, what are you going to test positive for? I want to send it right now. It's not going to happen. I'm not going to let you sit here and let you have all these priors and you do nothing and get to smoke weed all day. It stops now, Mr. Scott.
I try to work like part-time, like under the table, like, because since my Social Security dependent, they tell me I can't just work like full-time, like.
If you want to, you know what?
Scott, page 27. You tested positive for PCP. Whoa, this just escalated. Testing positive for PCP and marijuana while on bond? That's a one-way ticket to revoked freedom.
Put your heart into it, Mr. Scott.
Sure.
You can do anything in life. It don't matter what you're doing in life. It don't matter where you come from. When you put your heart into it, you can do anything. Now, because your case is as old as it is, and because you've done nothing, and because you have 22 priors, I'm going to keep you so close to me. But Tracy, I'd like to send her for a drug and alcohol test right now. Take a seat for me in the jury box.
So last name?
Scott, page 27. You tested positive for PCP, marijuana.
Sure.
Say nothing.
Sure.
He goes with you. That's it. Okay. I'm revoking your bond. Ms. Moore, you're charged with assault of a family member. You're facing up to a year in jail and/or a $4,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present during any questions in any of these. The state of Texas, if you cannot afford a lawyer will be appointed to represent you, ma'am.
Yes, Judge. Officers were dispatched to, in reference to an assault. Officers met with the complainant who is in a dating relationship with the defendant. He stated that he got into a verbal argument with the defendant over a photo. The defendant began to throw items at the complainant and telling him he needed to leave her apartment. The defendant began pushing him, scratching him, biting and punching him in the face with a closed fist. The complainant had a bite mark on his left forearm and scratches over his neck and left upper arm, which caused the complainant pain. and the defendant was ID'd by her Texas driver's license. Her criminal history has some juvenile resisting and 09 and crimes.
I'm ordering you a condition of. Well, I'm going to find that there's probable cause. Here the judge confirms probable cause, meaning there's enough evidence to move forward. This doesn't mean guilty, but it does mean the case stays alive in the system.
That was dismissed. Assault of a family member was any crimes as well was dismissed. She has a theft out of county in Missouri, Brazos. That was 1 year deferred adjournment. 2 charges of possession of marijuana and another assault of a family member back in 18.
That was dismissed.
That was no charge.
What's the relationship, do you know, of the complaining witness to Miss Moore?
And this one,
Yeah.
they said they were in a dating relationship, Your Honor.
Miss Moore, you got out of jail because you were given a free bond. It's not going to happen again. Do you understand? I'm ordering you as a condition of your, well, I'm going to find that there's probable cause. I'm ordering you as a condition of your bond not to have any contact with the complaining witness in this case and not to be in possession of weapons. Do you understand? Yes or no?
Can I make that?
Well, I want you first to understand what's expected of you. No contact means no contact. You understand?
That's, I understand what you're saying, but that's my home.
We'll get there in a second.
Okay.
First things first is that I don't want you to have any contact with this person, meaning no phone calls, text messages, Snapchat, emails. Look at me, man. Do you understand? Okay, how old are you? You're 29. What do you do for a living, man?
I'm in school. Sorry.
It's okay.
I work in sales, but I'm in.
Middle school sucks and elementary school is even worse. Okay, pause. Did the judge just roast an entire school system? Parents and teachers out there, do you agree with this courtroom rant about kids being Tasmanian devils?
School. I was studying to be a teacher. I work.
You're studying to be a teacher.
Yes, sir. And I'm working as a sales representative right now, full time.
Oh, hold on a second. Are you really studying to be a teacher?
Yes, sir. Yes,
Tell
sir.
me, with criminal history like that, and you've now picked up an assault? Really? Tell me, what do you think a school district is going to see or think when they see priors like that?
I don't want to hire me.
Right. You know why? No self-control. You get into, I'm going to tell you now, middle school sucks and elementary school is even worse. The kids are like little Tasmanian devils. They never shut up. They never stop. How is it that if you can't control yourself here, you're going to be able to control yourself with 25 Tasmanian devils screaming, cursing? Really? Consider that when you're out there in everyday life. Because if you don't have any self-control, how are you going to do it? I'm telling you, middle school, high school, elementary school, it's the worst. I can't believe some of the stuff that they do. I have 4 kids. I can't believe the stuff that they tell me now. How much of an income do you have monthly coming in?
1,500 maybe.
Do you have any children?
No.
I'll give you an application for an appointed lawyer. We're going to have to figure something out as far as where you're going to go and how we're going to deal, because the problem is I don't know if the complaining witness in this case even wants to have contact with you. I want to honor his wishes. If he tells me that he does not want to have contact with you, I'm barring you from having no contact with him. I want to honor his wishes. That's my only concern. That and public safety. If I find that you violate either, I'm going to make your bond so high, you'll be stuck like Chuck. Hey, Mr. Jones, do you mind filing no contact, no weapons, no going back, please?
No license of residence?
Correct. For now, until we figure out, hey, Ramona, for Ms. Moore, can you reach out to the mat? I'm going to have you go to Ramona. We're going to be sign a reset. After that, I'll have you take your seat in the juror box. Do not leave until you sign our bond conditions, and then I'll have you talk to lawyer today, man. Come on.
Woe is me. I'm all about giving someone a PR bond, right? However, guys, keep it down, please. You were charged with tampering with a government record. You failed to appear in court. You're here now. And for what I see, you just picked up an aggravated assault while you're on bond for this case. Stop. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present during questions and interviews with the state of Texas. If you cannot afford a lawyer be appointed to represent you, man. Damien, do you mind helping me out? Do you mind helping me out?
Yes.
Can I give you a cause number?
Just put it in here right now.
You got it?
For Shakira Davis.
Correct. So first off, what happened in our case with the tampering, please?
On 7th of May, officers conducted a traffic stop in Harris County, Texas, for a vehicle bearing a fictitious Texas paper license plate. The defendant stated she purchased a vehicle from Facebook Marketplace from an unknown person. The defendant stated she does not know the person's information and cannot get in contact with the person who sold her the vehicle. The defendant admitted to knowing the license plate on her vehicle was fake. The defendant admitted to placing the fictitious license plate on her vehicle. The defendant stated she does not know who sold or gave her the fictitious license plate.
Okay. I'm going to find that there's probable cause to go forward on the tampering case. Tell me what happened on the aggravated assault, please.
On May 28, 2024 at 1:37 p.m., officers were dispatched to a disturbance with a weapon.
You picked up an aggravated assault where you lunged at someone with a knife and cut them, and here's the breaking point: bond denied. The judge calls this defendant a danger to public safety, and honestly, with knife attacks caught on video, it's hard to argue otherwise.
At 2400 South Loop in Harris County, Texas. Plaintiff witness said that the defendant and that they are in a dating relationship and live together. Plaintiff witness said that an argument ensued when he returned to the apartment and saw another man's clothing. Plaintiff witness locked himself in the restroom, but defendant somehow opened the door and defendant was holding a knife in her hand. Defendant launched at him with the knife, and defendant did hit him once with the knife on his left shoulder, causing pain. Complaining witness's cell phone video captured defendant with the knife and defendant launching at complaining witness with the knife.
Ms. Davis, do you have a valid Texas driver license? Okay. I'm ordering you now as a condition of your bond not to drive. I don't care what's going on in your life. I'm going to have you sign an affidavit with me today promising me that you're not going to drive. If I find that you do, I will have a contempt hearing. You'll be facing an additional 6 months every time you drive. Do you understand? I'm going to have you come up here, swear to us that you're not going to drive. The second thing I'm going to do, I'm not giving you a PR bond, ma'am. You failed to come to court. Not only that, you picked up an aggravated assault where you lunged at someone with a knife and cut them. I don't think so. I think that you're a complete and utter danger to the public safety. She goes with you.
Was on a storm and I couldn't make it.
I
Was closed.
picked up an aggravated assault with the, so, sorry, man.